I keep telling her if she leans too far that way, she's going to tip over. She does not listen to me. We got out in the world today. I wanted to get out there today because the cold is coming tonight and it's going to get really bitter outside to where we won't want to be outside. And she's down. Here, you want some of your treats? I haven't given you any yet today. I know you like them. There you go. Got my sheets bow straightened back out on my bed. I had gotten a Groupon a couple months ago for a steak place, Eddie Steak Shed. I have videoed there in the past, and it's going to expire soon. And so I got up, took a shower. I said, "We're going to go." We left about 1, I guess. No, it was 2, probably 2. And so we went, took the back roads, took our time. Some of the roads are still a little meh, but as long as you didn't go fast, and I have a 4-wheel drive, which came in helpful a couple times today. There's some roads here in town that are horrible, and they need to be plowed. There's like quite a bit of snow accumulation on them. So we went there for like a late lunch, early dinner. I put a picture of it. We got the steak for 2. I put a picture on Instagram, but I will show you because I had to text it to my friend Steve because he wants to go there so bad sometime. Oops, that's the steak for 2. You can't really see it that well, but it comes on this big sizzling platter. It's like a 32-ounce steak, and we brought some home because it's just huge. And we always like to get mushrooms and onions on it, and so we got one, and then the people at the table over got one also. I hear the sizzling coming from the kitchen. I'm like, I hear steaks coming. She had ours and theirs. So we had a nice lunch, and then we went down the road, stopped at the Martin's Supermarket, the one I don't get to go to very often. This was all in Indiana, in Granger, Indiana, and actually the supermarket was in Mishawaka, Indiana, but they had artichokes on sale too for $1.50. Got a couple of those. Gonna steam those tomorrow. I didn't really buy much. I got some Inari sushi, some Asian coleslaw. Dad bought a bag of apples. Just like random stuff. We didn't go in there for anything in particular. We just went in to look around. So, yeah. And then we stopped home, got Heidi, took her for a little ride. Dad wanted to go out by the river because there's been a bald eagle around lately. Dad saw it yesterday perched. He took a ride out because he always takes a ride out by the river. That's where he grew up from the time he was 12 on. That's where his parents' house was, and so he always takes a ride out by there. Does this big loop and then comes home. And he'd heard rumors from a couple people that they'd seen it, and he was driving and he saw a big bird flying, and then it perched, and it was the bald eagle. And so we took a ride out to see if we'd seen it perched anywhere, but we did not. We didn't even see any geese, which usually there's a whole bunch of geese down there, but none there today. We did see some diving ducks though. I stopped the car for a bit and watched them in the river. They'd go underwater and wait for them to pop back up. I'm like, you'd think they'd freeze under there. They're really pretty. They're like black and white. It was fun to watch them dive. And then we came home. And now I sit before you. You looking for a treat? My water is running low. No bad face today. I gotta go comment on my video from yesterday. I haven't done that yet. I haven't been on the computer yet today. Because once I got up and showered and putzed around a little bit, we left. So, oh, guess what came in the mail yesterday? My insurance card. My insurance card came. I need to call. Actually, I'm gonna call my. See, My orthopedist is in the system. I saw that on the Blue Cross Blue Shield website. I found my woman doctor on their site, but my family doctor is not listed. So I'm going to call my family doctor tomorrow and see if they accept that insurance. I hope so. I told Dad, I said, if they don't, I don't want to change family doctors. I love my nurse practitioner. She doesn't make me, what are you doing? She doesn't make me feel horrible for being a big girl. She's understanding, and I like her. I feel comfortable around her, and I don't want to. The doctor, just between my doctor and my house, another medical place is on that list. I just don't know if I want to change. I guess I'll know more tomorrow when I call the doctor's office. But, the ones that will cost me the most is my woman doctor. I go there every year, and if anything should ever happen and I want a hysterectomy, take that crap out. I have the options. And then my orthopedist is another one that costs a lot. I know I'm going to have to go have shots in my knees this year, and I know at some point I'll have to have replacements, in my life. So, and my family doctor I rarely go to, but I want to go to. I want to get a full blood workup. I want to talk about certain things, my sleeping and pain management and just all kinds of things. So, yeah. But I was excited when my card came. Now I just have to wait for, I should be getting something else in the mail that has my little payment slip to send in my premium payment. It isn't active until March 1st, so I think probably this week I'll get my other thing in the mail from them to send in a payment. But I'm going to call them and talk to them a little bit too tomorrow. Because it says here, and I quote, "Call this number. We have customer service representatives available to walk you through these steps and help you understand the benefits of being blue." And I'm a question asker. I am. When I go to the doctor, I'm all over it. And my dad is not that way. So curious about everything. That's just how I am, Other than that, tomorrow I'm going to be doing some work. I got some billing to do, some bills to make out, some collecting calls to make. One guy, when Ronnie was here Friday, he called this one guy. I'll call him CL. Them are his initials. And I think he has like $440 that he owes. And I could hear him talking. I tried to call him. Ron tried to call him and left a message, and then Ron called and he answered. And I heard him say, "Hello," and Ron's like, "CL, how you doing, man? I've been trying to get a hold of you." And he's like, "Who is this?" And he's like, "It's Ron, the porta potty guy." He goes, "Man, I was just talking about you this morning. I know I owe you some money. I swear to God, 9 o'clock this morning, before I got on the road, I talked to my uncle saying, I need to get a hold of the porta potty guy." And he was on the road to Chicago, but he gave us his email address to email him those invoices, and he's supposed to send us a check. "I was just talking about you this morning. I swear to God." Oh, it's funny. Alright. That's my day. That's my Sunday. What'd you do today? Anything? Did you get out before the cold comes if you lived here where it's supposed to get uber cold? I'm ready for spring. It's only like 50 some odd days away. Ready. I'm ready. Alright. Now I'm off to see the wizard. Probably not, but I'm off anyway.